What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, September 20th. I'm here in the RestoMods Garage, here to give you guys a little update on what is going on. As usual, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff happening in the garage, and just want to keep you guys up to date and get your opinion on some things, because you guys are the lifeblood of this business, and we love the comments and the interactions, and that really keeps us going. So definitely want to get your opinion on a couple things. The 69 Chevelle ongoing project. We've got a new gauge cluster in here. Check this thing out. I think it looks awesome. So you can kind of see, those are still auto meters, they're just better ones. And then we've got a new Sparco steering wheel going in there for that, but you can see the seats, roll cages in, center console's in, door panels are in. It's really starting to come together. We're gonna get this up to FiTech in the next couple weeks and get a tune. You guys have already seen the monster that we've got under the hood. Yeah, that's happening right now. The level of this car, just from when we started till now, has just continued to step up, At every opportunity, we're like, well, why not just do this thing that's really that much cooler? And that's how we got to the point where the gauges just didn't look great because they didn't match the quality of the rest of the car. And that's how we got to where the steering wheel, nice steering wheel, just didn't match up with the level of quality that's in the rest of the car. And so we reached out to maybe the coolest steering wheels in the business, which is not Sparco, it is Spark. And the owner over there built us a custom wheel, and it's pretty ridiculous. So check this thing out. It's in the 69 right now. We kind of take it out as we're doing work so we don't mess it up. It's that cool. Check this thing out. Right? It's absolutely incredible. So really just, we continue to elevate this build. We may or may not ever give this away. I might just keep it. We'll see. What else is happening? You guys definitely know by now that just by subscribing to our YouTube channel, you are entered to win this 1975 Ramcharger. Kapow! You want to win this 75 Ramcharger? All you got to do is subscribe to the RestoMods YouTube channel, and one of you guys is going to take it home when we hit 100,000 subscribers. It's coming fast. We got to get to work on this truck. You got to get to work subscribing to the channel, and you could win this thing. The last time you saw it, it was probably different than this. It was probably running and driving. Right now it is not running and driving. What you're looking at right here is the entire body's been taken off and put onto this body cart. We're gonna get it over to SV Body and Paint and get everything tightened up. It's actually in really good shape. There's a few trouble spots that you can see here. There was some patches just welded over those that we pulled out. They didn't cut out the rusted area and then patch it kind of what you would call properly. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that and make sure that all that patchwork is done properly. We'll probably do some smoothing of the firewall in here. This is obviously a big gap where the old heater core was. So we'll probably do some smoothing of the firewall here. Still kind of up in the air on paint decisions. So if you have some opinions on what we should do with paint on this car, drop them in the comments below. And as far as on his team, we'll definitely take those into consideration. What else do we have going on? Oh, here's the frame of the Ramcharger, which is kind of interesting. Frame's actually in really solid shape. And we'll get Espar's over here to give his official opinion at some point, but it's kind of cool. See the transfer case and the transmission. What's going on with the Ramcharger, and how are we feeling now that we've got the body off the frame?
Pretty good, actually. I think you showed some of the rest we found. Kind of to be expected of any 70s 4x4 vehicle. I think this thing lived in Colorado most of its life.
Yep.
So, but other than that, we're making progress getting it all stripped down so that everything's going to be just brand new. Update that sheet metal and start putting it back together. I think we found some good 1-ton axles for it, so it'll be a nice upgrade. And then we're trying to find somebody in Southern California to build the 440. I know there's like parts availability issues with engines right now. But yeah, so we're just looking for someone local that we can lean on for building a 440 for this thing. So that would be cool.
Yeah, we did take a poll on that, and you guys decided that we should stick with the original engine and just rebuild it. So here it is, actually. It was on this cherry picker, and we had a nice wood support underneath it that you can see there.
Too much torque.
Too much torque. I asked the spars what happened. He said, yeah, sometimes that happens with the big blocks.
You'll get that with the big blocks. Yeah. You'll get that.
So yeah, we do need someone with experience with these 440s to rebuild this thing. What are we thinking? Like a heads and a light cam?
Probably heads and a cam. I mean, stroker kit is an option, but like we said, with parts availability, a stroker kit might not be available. But I mean, this thing was plenty torquey, and with the short wheelbase, I think heads and a cam will really wake it up, and it'll be plenty of fun. This thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's kind of what's going on with the Ramcharger. We are still working on that. We do, of course, also have this Hellcat just kind of sitting back here. So that's an option. But the amount of rebuilding we'd have to do to every other component on this truck kind of makes that a non-option. But, you know, things to consider. Let's see what else we got going on out here.
Never say never.
Never say never, he says. That means maybe? I don't know. Okay, there's actually some cool stuff happening out here. So this right behind me is a 1968 GTO. We recently picked this car up at auction. It's a really original example of a 68 GTO and kind of a rare one at that. It's a hardtop automatic 400 with the high output. So I think they only made about 3,000 of those in 68, and this thing is just absolutely beautiful. It's a numbers matching drivetrain, so numbers matching block, transmission, and rear diff. So everything's original in there. The interior of the car is really original. Let me give you a view of that. It's got that his and hers shifter, the original Pontiac wood grain, thin steering wheel, all original interior. So this is potentially a giveaway car. We're just kind of wondering what to do with it. I don't want to mess with it too much because it is a numbers matching original. So what do you guys think? What should we do with this? I mean, right now the opinion is we'll keep everything as is and maybe just add power brakes and disc brakes. Right now it has manual drums, so the brakes are a little bit soft. They work great, but maybe just some power discs, bolt-on stuff that the new owner could easily remove and go back to all original if they so desired. But kind of an original look at a 68 GTO. Thought you guys might appreciate that. And that'll be an upcoming giveaway car. So again, just to recap, that's what's going on in the garage today. It is Tuesday, September 20th. That's where we're at with the Ramcharger. Again, to win this truck when it's all complete, we're gonna give that away on the YouTube channel when we hit 100,000 subscribers. I think we're at 26 or 27,000, so still got a ways to go, but as you can see, work is starting on this. So if we have it and we're not, if we have it all done and we're not at 100,000 yet, we'll just be having fun with it until we give it away to somebody. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You'll be entered to win that. You can also enter to win our current giveaway, which is RM19. That's live at RestoMods.com. 1971 Hemi-powered Challenger. Thing is absolutely insane. That's live right now. Pick up any merch on RestoMods.com. One of these great shirts right here, for example. Right now that gets you 75 entries to win that 71 Challenger Hemi-powered and $20,000 in cash. Make sure you pick up your entries to that. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Pick up your entries to win this 75 Ramcharger when that is complete. That's it. You guys have a great week and good luck.